Hi everyone, my name is Jewel and this is J7409 Weather. Thank you so much for joining me today to check the weather out. Looks like there is a possibility of some severe weather today. I'm going to start with that. It's looking like, as you look at the categorical outlook for all of the areas, we do have scattered severe thunderstorms that are expected today and tonight across the lower Mississippi Valley and the southeast states, looking like right now damaging wind gusts and tornadoes may accompany the more intense storms as they move through. But this is all going to intensify by tomorrow, but this is what it's looking like today. It's up to a number 2 for parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle. When it comes to tornado probability, it's at a 5% in these same areas for Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle. The wind is up to a 15% chance in the same areas, outlining, as you can see, right as the system moves through before you have a 5% chance over in Alabama, Tennessee, moving all the way down to Texas. Now, hail, well, we do have that chance of hail from Texas all the way to parts of Tennessee as the system moves through. What's going to happen? The jet stream's going to be pushing a low down. That's what's going to intensify things a whole lot more tomorrow than what's going on today. I will give you a quick, brief look tomorrow. You can see we're going up from Florida, a large portion of Georgia, portions of South Carolina, to a 30% chance of very, very high winds. This is wind, very, very high winds. 15% from North Carolina, South Carolina, all the way down to mid-Florida, with a 5% chance down around Lake Okeechobee. So you need to be aware of this. We do have this chance of severe weather for today with a chance of tornadoes so far as the wind goes. Very, very high wind gusts. And if you do happen to be in an area where one of these thunderstorms seem to really be an intense thunderstorm, you could have a tornado. So please be aware of all of this. Now, this low pressure system, it's continuing to organize across the Gulf Coast, okay? And what it's going to do is going to be bringing snow bands all the way across where we've got winter weather advisories. We've got winter storm warnings going on. I'm just going to turn this on right quick and let it roll. This is the NAM map. This is what should happen for the next 3 to 4 days. It is courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Now, this low pressure system is currently near the western Gulf Coast, and it's going to continue to make the weather headlines through the end of the week. Now, this is in response to a big dip in the jet stream, along with the potent shortwave crossing Texas and then over the Gulf Coast. The results at the surface is strong cold front, a strong cold front that's going to happen with a deep surge of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico ahead of it. Now, that's going to fuel multiple rounds of heavy rain and thunderstorms, especially from the central Gulf Coast to the southern Appalachians and the Mid-Atlantic region. Now, with the rainfall totals with this system through Friday morning, it's looking like everybody can expect on the order of 2 to 4 inches from Florida, the Florida Panhandle, all the way up to New Jersey, with an isolated 4 to 6 inches possible. Now, I've showed you this moderate risk of rainfall existing to western North Carolina and southern Virginia, where there is a chance of flooding. That's the greatest chance of where flooding may occur with this system. Now, there's also the winter facet to this storm. Yes, snow, ice, you name it. It's as well from Texas Texas to the Great Lakes. That's where the winter facet of the storm can occur, and eventually moving up into northern New England. Now, this is a rather significant winter storm for northwestern Texas, with 4 to 8 inches of snow likely through tonight. Winter storm warnings are in effect from eastern New Mexico to the Great St. Louis metro area, and some freezing rain is likely across parts of the Ohio Valley and into the interior portions of the northeast U.S. through tomorrow night. Elsewhere across the nation, additionally heavy snow can be expected for the Cascades and northern Rockies, as a plume of moisture is going to move inland from the Pacific. Now, mild weather will continue across the southeast states ahead of the front, while colder temperatures return to the mid-Atlantic and northeast, and dry conditions will continue across the southwest and California. But you can plainly see as this moves on through, we're going to start over now. Here it is right now. As of today, the 5th of February, we got the snow on the backside. We've got this rain that's going to start making severe weather pop up, or a chance of it anyway, down in the Gulf Coast states. It's going to move across. Then we got this ice going on. Look at Pennsylvania. Ice, ice, ice by tomorrow at some point. And the snow is spreading as it moves on up on the other backside. So, folks, we do have this system coming in, pushing down. We got snow over here out in the northwest from portions of Colorado, going all the way up to Idaho and, of course, off of Washington State. This is what it's looking like. Looking at the watches and warnings map, parts of northern New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, this is a winter storm watch. It's a winter storm watch. Now, when you get down to lower portions of New Hampshire, Vermont, New York, Boston, all of these areas coming down into Pennsylvania, right on across wherever you see this blue going down all the way to Texas, portions of Oklahoma, portions of Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio. This is a winter weather advisory. And where you have this pink in Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, winter storm warnings. Winter storm warnings. And that winter storm warnings also go down into southeastern New Mexico. Please be aware, folks, the storm's going to take its time and it's going to trail on across. It won't be out of here until sometime the end of the week. Also, we have winter weather advisories up in Montana, Idaho, as well as winter storm warnings in portions of Idaho and in portions of Oregon. These are freeze watches and warnings down in Arizona and California. Please be aware of this, and please be aware of the chance of severe weather today that may be happening down in these areas. And by tomorrow, it's going to move across. It will increase. It will be a severe weather day for many. Don't get caught off guard. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you hadn't. I would appreciate it. Click that bell, check off all to ensure you get all the latest in weather news, forecasts, watches and warnings, and any type of weather that may be coming your way. Thank you so much for everything you do for me. Please share this information, especially down in this area today. If you have family or friends and anywhere on the backside of the system where these snow chances and watches and warnings are going on and up and out of the northwest. Help keep everybody safe. If you share it with your friends and family and on your social media, I would appreciate it. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching.